at some point, but it just came to me now, and I feel like I need to get it out there. That the car from Twisted Metal, the Axle car, it is entirely plausible. It's totally doable. The Axle car, man. Yeah, it's totally doable. I mean, all right, in the game, you're like, how does he see? All right, yeah, because GoPros weren't a thing, but now they are. You just get a tractor tire, you slap a skateboard in that bitch, a motorized skateboard, stick a battery underneath it,
like a scooter.
Yeah, and you put the handlebar, you put a GoPro on top, and you put a monitor in front, and then he's watching the road, and you can drive. It's totally feasible.
Now you have drones too, so you can see ahead of time.
I'm saying, it's gonna be
something,
man. I mean, but like they'll probably fall over pretty easily.
I mean, one missile will knock the fuck out of here. Hey, it was fun.
You stick your arm out and you just kind of, oh, yeah, new metal. But
long hair metal. But yeah, like I said, like it's possible, like you're saying.
It's
right. Like a bitch, but hey, and he has no shirt on either, so.
Ooh. I could maybe, you know what? If I had a little more free time, I would rock with that.
Are we talking about like little cosplay doing it?
No, I'm talking about like being in the streets. Fucking Axel, man.
He's looking around like, are you serious right now? They're like, double take that shit. What? We already got the tries, you know, so you could try it.
It's not. I mean, I feel like it would be a highly efficient vehicle.
The only thing that like I see it working is like you have to have like a little third wheel in the back, like hidden. So I have to like two axles holding it like this, and one behind it. It's behind you. You could steer, or you got to throw your whole body to turn.
Yeah, I mean, just throw a gyro on it, and then it just turns along with you.
Oh, you know I mean? I like that. Like a little tail whip thing.
Yeah, or even if, all right, so if you get beyond my prototype version that I just built in my head with that, maybe you get like some layer on the bottom that maybe like those I'm trying to think of a way to describe it, but it's like smaller, like micro wheels on the bottom that turn as you turn, you know. I guess it is a gyro.
The sandwich too, right?
Well, but on that, people smarter than me. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero with the jet of the night.
Oh, come on, man.
I need a hero.
I wonder how much they paid the state for Knuckles to be using that intro.
Stop with the 80s music, all right? I like 80s music too. But there's lots of other music, Knuckles.
It's coming back, bro.
You have a rich catalog of some of the best video game music.
Hell yeah, the hard knocking ones too, man. I haven't heard his theme song.
I'm pretty sure the song I'm hearing right now is the Shadow of the Hedgehog. Dude, all right, have you ever heard the Sonic Mania? Listen, look up the Sonic Mania character select. It's a freaking ditty. Like I'll just listen and I'll just veg out and I'll just be like, like it's just catchy. It's so good. Speaking of, what do you think about Keanu being the voice of Shadow?
We'll find out when we hear him, I guess.
Okay, that's fair.
I want him to do the voice of Shadow, but doing his Bill and Ted impersonation.
Oh no!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's totally not what I meant to do.
I want one of those.
Oh no! Be excellent to each other. Oh no! Did I just channel my inner Chadley?
Your inner Chadley is coming out, man. You guys spend so much time together.
Oh, I hate his handsome face. Oh, okay.
It's like, gosh,
dude. Okay, you know what? Look, first
voice,
of all, I personally have met and worked for Keon, and he was every bit the great guy, and he breastfed a child in the barbershop or whatever this fucking story is. But, but like, he just has a voice, man. It's just like you close your eyes and you're like, Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey, it could be any asshole. It could be anybody. What even? They're paying so much for this dude to just sound like himself.
Not only that, like he's been like featured in Cyberpunk. What's it, 2797? I think it was.
Yeah,
like he's like the main cover and stuff.
To be fair, on that note,
Mr. Glitchy over here,
he put the booties in the seats on that one, and I'm sure he will for Shadow. But also, like, dude, you just sound like just a person. Like
it sounds like me reading lines.
Oh man, like serio, like he's a good dude, man. I'm not trying to shit on him. It's just like
just be someone else than you. All right, will you take his Neo voice over anything else? Neo, like, I am the one. Will you take that voice instead?
No, because it's a dude. It wasn't anything special. I mean, his character was like, look at Seth Rogen. It's because he just sounds like a big dumb stoner. That's what he needed.
How would you feel like you've been voicing Shadow in the what's it called, the Netflix show, right? And all of a sudden casting your part to someone else. I'm like, dude, I'm right here. Just let me fucking do it.
I mean, like this stuff.
Wouldn't you be pissed about that?
That's how it is, you know. It's sad, but it's also confusing because they get Ben Schwartz, who is he's a star, but he's not like A-list. They give nailed it, and he never did Sonic before.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, like, why are you giving someone else the part? Like, we've been doing this for a long time, the whole team together. You know, the whole thing with Mr. Peter Quill over here being Mario, which I understand the original Mario guy is just looking at him. I was like, I wouldn't be able to freaking hear him throughout the whole movie. I understand that part, but that thick accent and all that.
Here we go.
Actually, exactly.
This is not to Mama Mia.
I understand why they did that one. Like, I can see it because no one's gonna be sitting around for some thick ass accent coming through.
Yeah, it's just like, they're just afraid to take chances.
You think Shadow has like a deeper voice or a lighter voice?
You can't look there and be like, yeah, he's a chill guy. He has no chill.
Dude, I would prefer Morgan Freeman to voice Shadow.
It was not Shadow the Hedgehog. In fact, it may well have been Bill and or Ted.
Dude, the guy, the Equalizer guy would have been badass, dude. What's his name?
It might have been the Equalizer.
Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington.
Right? Oh, we gotta make it happen now. I want to hear him voice Shadow, bro. Bradley, get on it, bro. Get on it, bro.
But then go into like
instead of Shadow, then who will you cast?
See, that's the thing, man. Like, look at the Avengers. Aside from RJ, nobody know who these guys were. And could you see those roles with anybody else? Could you see Loki being anybody with Tom?
No.
So let somebody get into that role, man. Like I'm like a bleeding heart. Like, give me somebody new. It's just like I just want variety, man. That's all.
I can see what you mean. It's like, who would have replaced Tom? You can't really, man. It's just hard to, because we've been seeing him since the get-go. It's like it's been stuck in our minds that you can't see no one else.
Yeah, he melded with the character, man. Like he nailed it so well.
He evolved with the character. He learned. He embodied. He is, you know, he never put on weight like Thor. You know. I've been reading all his interviews that he's been saying. Chris Hemsworth, that he's saying that he still can't let that Mr. Homie cannot let go of Thor 4. That how bad his performance was. Like he's still like he became a parody of himself. Like he hated it, and then he's like, man, I can't believe it went that far. He was trying to bring something else out, and they didn't let him take it out, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like that was the whole directorial approach. It wasn't even just him. It's just like that's the way it was.
It was not Craig, right? I mean, what's his name? Korg, the rock guy.
Korg, yeah, it was.
The actor. I mean,
we liked that movie. We talked about it. We reviewed it. I liked it.
No, I'm talking about the director was taken away from Thor 4. What's the part of it? Was it Waiki Tekiri or something?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Except for like 4 went in a different direction, even though he was part of it.
I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm excited to see Seinfeld's Pop-Tart movie. I feel like it's going to be very stunning and brave. What the fuck? He made a movie about Pop-Tarts. You know, Sausage Party, the series is coming.
Oh my god. It better not be. You think it'd be raunchy like the movie?
Of course. Why would it not?
I'll pass, dude. I can't. It was way over for me, dude. It was so distasteful.
You know what? I like the
big ass orgy at the end.
You know, maybe I blocked that part out. I do love me an orgy.
Yeah, of oranges.
They have great food. What oranges? No, the promotional stuff they did. Freaking, oh my god, look this up. The talking cantaloupe thing they did, that was hilarious. The shit he did. He like set a bunch of shit up in Whole Foods. And people were walking by and they're like, he's like, hey, what are you doing? Like,
really?
Yeah.
Live action cantaloupe?
Yeah, he's just a talking cantaloupe. And he's like, hey, what are you doing with my brother?
It better not go back to an orange. What's it? Annoying orange fucking phase.
You know, I know him personally.
You know, annoying orange. Annoying orange.
I pitched him a character that I could voice. His fucking, yeah, like as if it's still on the air or some shit. But I wanted to be Charming Tater. Charming Tater, and it's a potato with like abs. It just comes on the scene like, hey everybody, what's going on? That's me, Charming Tater. Oh, I love that. That joke was so funny. Like
next week we're gonna do Charming Tater here, exclusive.
Oh God, you saw it first, Charming Tater.
Charming Tater gonna be here.
I gotta learn how to shape abs on potatoes.
You spray paint it with the pencil.
Spray on abs. Oh, look at all that butter.
I still remember what's it called? Meet the Spartans, and there's a big heavy set guy, and they're trying to paint the ass on him. Yes, sir. He had to spray paint abs on him, and he's like, "I'm ready, Leonidas."
Well, I just gotta say,
oh my god!
If given the choice between you and the other thing, I would choose the bear. I would feel a lot safer with the bear.
God, you're fucking a tiger.
Man, you know what? In all absolute serio, it's Yonkers. How many people? Like that needs to be eye opening. That needs to be a genuine conversation. Because it's crazy that people don't feel safe with a but the dude instead of a bear. It's just wild. Like, yeah, statistically, you're more. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Not really.
Great. All right. We'll just
I'm
keep.
pretty sure the audience. I'm pretty sure the audience will know.
I don't care. Maybe statistically, yes, you're more likely to be attacked by a dude, by a male, as a female, than a fucking bear. But also, you don't see. There are not 3.5 billion fucking bears walking up and down the city streets. So maybe, but yeah, I get it, man. That's not okay. It's if you encountered in the woods, who would you choose, a bear or a human, or a man? Sorry, a bear or a man as a female.
A bear.
A
baby
most
bear.
chose the bear. That's the thing. You don't get to choose the bear's age or whether it's a teddy or honey.
You little teddy bear. You didn't tell me what kind of bear. I said I want a teddy bear.
As long as it's not on cocaine, I know that is trouble.
He'll bend you over backwards trying to get up in that.
It's not a pooh bear. So that's the whole conversation, right? Is that human men are, what they are, versus a bear would just either run from you or eat you or something. You know what though?
Is it a man and a woman, or man or men? What kind of men are we talking about?
3.5. So
big...
I used to sing that. Men.
If he's a short midget man, I'll be happy. I'll be all right. I'll pick this one. I get to cuddle him.
Okay, but I've seen the survivors of bear attacks. Like, you go fetal and you're like, oh, maybe it'll go away. And I'm sorry. Like, I know
you know what? I'd rather choose a man over a bear. You never know. Bear's too unpredictable.
In fact, I personally know somebody who's been attacked by a bear, and he probably would have rather been attacked by a dude.
At least with a dude, you have an equal footage. You could have kick the balls, choke him out, tie him up.
You kick the balls.
You know what I'm saying? You have an option. With the bears, motherfucker, you hit him and he still comes at you, even angrier. So you're fucked. No matter what.
Yeah, you can't even find the balls because they're equally fuzzy.
Come up with a mustache at the end of it.
But, dude, their teeth are, okay, we'll say the brown bear, the North American brown bears. Their teeth are knives. They are knives. And their entire jaw can fit around your skull. Are you kidding? They would crack this fucking egg right here. Ooh, terrifying.
Just like Jubilee did.
Dude, too soon.
I'm just like, yeah, I'll pick a man. At least I could keep him in my sight. We kind of outrun him, a bear would just, you're like, but a human, at least you gotta knockout punch, you gotta square up.
Dude, everybody, ask the women in your life that question. And make it a genuine conversation because, like,
you pick a bear.
Like how many of them are like uncomfortable around men, like they don't feel safe, and it's wild, right?
Because a man versus a man at least 50-50 chance. A man versus a bear has no chance. If a woman versus a man, it compares it to a woman versus a man is like comparing a man versus a bear. So
right, but the roots of the bears being chosen is that statistically you're far less likely to be attacked by a bear.
Every time you say that, like, I feel like I'm confined to a box where the bear's like next to, like, in the other corner. I'm in one corner of the box.
What is this, Saw? Cut off your paw.
My mind just directly goes in there. Cut off your paw. We gotta do it.
And then they'll retcon the story in the second one, and it's bullshit.
Shit, and then make spin-offs out of the fucking second part 2. Part 2.5. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Who you guys pick? Comment below. A bear? Is it a Yogi Bear? A Pooh Bear?
You know what? I blame Baldur's Gate 3. If you know, you know.
Bald isn't a Switch game?
I refuse to elaborate.
He's not elaborating the Fitch no more.
I'm like, you, if you know, you know.
You know.
Soldier Boy, tell him.
Shit. At least he's not Diddy, tell him. Have you been following the whole Kendrick Lamar versus Drake beef battle?
Not really. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about stupid rich people beefing.
What I was thinking too is like, what is this supposed to come off? Like, you get plays, you get money, you get street cred. I don't
know, man. Dude, the thing about that's always the thing. The more famous you get, the more eccentric you can get away with being, and that's where Kendrick is. And just everybody is always like, oh, he's the Messiah, like he can do whatever the fuck he would. Like, nobody is that. Nobody is that. Yeah, like chill out. He's a good poet. Like, all right,
poet, and he doesn't even know it. You know,
and I'm unaware of the fact.
You know, the other thing too, they were saying that he was stealing bars from these freestyle battles online. So they compared the lines.
100% the most successful people are the most scummy. Look at Albert Einstein. I'm sorry, Albert. No, oh my God, not you, sir.
What?
Thomas Edison. That guy was the worst. And he's credited for over 200 inventions. That asshole stole them all. He worked for the Patent and Trademark Office.
He's like, ooh, I like this one.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. You just put his name over the other people's shit.
Oh, sucks. I want to dig into that. History's biggest bait and switch. And the people come in like, I remember from a patent. Like, what patent? Hey.
So what are we talking about today?
Speaking of a patent, should we hit it with the...
We should, before I start going on another tangent.
It is time to review...
I was planning to do the watch thing, but I always forget what he says.
I forgot freaking... It's walking. What?
It's what? Say it again. What happened?
What was the thing that needed? The little button? Life, death?
Yeah.
I'm falling. I can't get up.
Damn it. All right. I got to go on this tangent. I got to air it out.
Open the window.
Okay. Because this has been weighing heavy on me. I don't have any windows in the sound booth. So,
you say you got to air it out.
Dude. But so, like, extras in porn, right?
Oh my God.
Like, okay, first of all, like, if I see an extra in a porn, if I see somebody, side character, somebody, like, I'm not going to break the immersion and be like, oh, this is an actor and he's enjoying it. And he's probably eating free food all day with plenty of condiments. No, I'm staying in the immersion, and I'm like if they don't get in on the freaking, then it's sad. Like, I feel bad for that person for not getting a participation trophy.
They're like in the window just looking. Aww.
Yeah, they don't get the bat at all.
Oh, that was me.
So I nope out. If every player doesn't get a turn, I nope out.
That'd be hilarious. Like, there's a casting call for extras.
That's what I'm saying. How does one become that? How does that happen in your life? That's where you are.
At it. You're like, what the hell? How much I'm getting paid? A reunion? Yeah, okay.
Like, how are you the guy like eating barbecue chicken? Like, sucker's dick. Like, how is that you? What events led to this? And also, is it like at SeaWorld where you're in the first couple rows and they're like, you know what? There's going to be a splash right here. Exactly. I sincerely, these are the shower thoughts. All right, so what are we talking about?
Getting the splash on, and all of a sudden you're like, all right, clean up.
Shabu!
Shabu! First, let's get into this call really quick. Let's see if it still works. Give me 1 second. I called it yesterday. It was working yesterday. There you go.
Mildly concerned.
Hey, it's Jubilee. I'm so stoked you got my number. Guess what? This May, we're welcoming mutants like you to the X-Mansion. So come hang out and see where the X-Men class have their fucking major values. That's rad, huh? Get your pages on for the 411. You know?
I gotta be real. That was a little choppy, but that's cool. Hi, Jubes.
Look at that Jubilee. That's right, guys. We got Jubilee unlocked. She invited us to an X mansion. So if it's gonna turn into the grotto, I'm down. This is the Playboy Mansion, the X Mansion, Exhibit Mansion. X gonna give it to you.
Not to be attacked by a monkey. I choose the bear.
All right. Will you choose Beast or you choose a bear?
I don't know, man. Beast was a little rude to his love interest, and then she turned into a robot. So that kind of happened.
gives it another meaning to jackhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Got jacked around.
All right, so we talking X-Men's.
Talking about X-Men episode
8, episode 8 for the 3-part finale.
Right.
And here's the thing. You know what? Oh man, we had homework. I didn't do my homework. We had to watch all 97 series leading up to this one. I'm sorry. The 96 before this one.
Hi.
We had to watch all 96 leading up to 97.
Well, here
I ain't got time for that.
Come dense, yeah.
It's who has time for that, man?
We'll put it all together for you guys next week. You don't have to do your homework. It's gonna be an open book.
All right. So where are we at with this?
Because they were saying that for the next one you have to read a comic book now. I'm like, come on, man. So everybody's gonna be rushing to the comic book store to fucking read this.
That's fine. Did we have to read first appearance of Wolverine in The Incredible Hulk?
Oh, which is up in the contest. Which we keep alluding to.
Out there. It's
coming down the pipeline, bro. It's coming down the pipeline. Don't worry, guys. So you guys will get your hands on this. If it's your birthday, let us know.
Go, shawty.
So yeah, Mr. Cable's over here shooting cans in the opening scene, like pew,
yeah, dude, he's shooting them where Storm likes to walk barefoot, asshole.
That fool missed twice before he got the last can. He's like, damn it.
Who cared? Dude, you got that much of a beam cannon, you don't really need to hit it.
He missed twice just to hit the can. I'm like, are you serious?
Well, why do you think
so? Mr. G. That's Nathan? Fuck.
Dad? Oh, this is disappointing. Oh man.
It's funny how they go to the family road trip later, but so you got Gene and aka Mr. Scott Daddy Summers. So I guess Gene is becoming the stepmom to his originally son that they gave birth even though they were split, and she feels all the emotions.
Well, so they actually go on to have 2 of their own kids. One of them is teased in this episode. There
you go. You can see
teens. Apparently he has lots of great kids who are way better than him.
So Jean over here says she felt the motion sickness, and she felt the baby and all the cravings and all that. I don't know how, but even though they're linked with Madeline Prime, right? One of the original Prime. Prime members. So yeah, so it's Autobots.
Autobots, roll out.
I can't, but I'm rolling in right now.
I'm rolling up
I'm
too.
rolling up. Bumblebee, stop that. Anyways.
You know, I was in Bumblebee.
You were inside Bumblebee?
No, I was in the movie Bumblebee.
Oh, okay.
I had an audio clip in it.
Who are you, the speaker?
No, they just randomly used an audio clip of mine in one of his like radio surfing belts.
Oh shit! You're like, yeah, watch the him and the zombie.
Hey man, zombie, suck.
Sorry.
All right, go on.
So yeah, Mr. Summers is looking at his son like look at him. He's down there. I can't believe he's Nathan. I'm over here being a distant father, even though I said I don't like being distant, even though I'm distant. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Cable goes to the war. Where are they? In the war room where all the X-Men are united.
Yeah.
Reg. Fucking Rogue is still unconscious after absorbing Mr. Hendrick. Pinche Greg. He's absorbing Greg.
She absorbs Kendrick Lamar, and now she's the Messiah.
She gets up just saying all these different tongues. So Jean's over here trying to like Nightcrawler's like, can you save her? He's like, yeah, I can save her. Just give me a second.
Oh, this was my favorite Nightcrawler episode.
Oh yeah, right. Damn,
Yeah.
I should have gotten that pop. I just passed on it. Anyway, so like the Mr. Nightcrawler goes over the story of Mystique dumping him. She left me inside of the church. Even that was too blue for her.
And then I was even bluer.
Then I blew her. Whoa. Was it a her? Who was Nightcrawler's daddy? It's not Magneto, is it?
No clue.
Because I'm trying to think, Scarlet Witch is Magneto and a Rando, right? Something like that.
Like, as in a rando person. As in
A Rando woman?
First Blood.
Ooh.
Yeah, in fact, they kind of tease House of M, which would be cool.
Damn, no more mutants?
No, mommy. You know who breaks that curse, right?
Cool.
The first person to break out with the mutant gene again is Hope Summers.
Oh.
Then she
that's right. That's right, because it goes into that Wastelander things. It goes into Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan.
My Logan is Logan.
Do you think this timeline is the one where Logan lets everyone down?
Yes.
Do you? Because the thing about that is that means that then we fast forward to like 20 whatever the shit timeline now, and it's Old Man Logan, and then it's Deadpool and Wolverine. So
my god!
This was all a farce to get up to speed with the MCU, which would be, I don't know, kind of annoying.
I'll be down, man.
It'd be all right, but it'd be kind of annoying.
We're killing all the X-Men?
Yeah, like doing all that for the payoff to be like, hey, there he is in live action. Like,
So Mr. Cable's briefing them that his name is Sebastian. From Little Mermaid. I knew it all along. The freaking what's it called? The crab?
Come on, Ariel.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Oh.
Oh shit! So over here, Mister's telling him that there's a new generation of Sentinels that actually could breathe with each other. Which are we going into?
Don't you go anger in your father.
They have to get, like you were saying, the USB ports. They have to match with the male, female, or male, or download.
That was called docking. Don't look it up.
He was like download complete.
Man, you know what? You want that in your search history? Go right ahead. I
Make sure
personally
you're
am
on
boycotting
incognito.
Google. And if you want to know why, I'm not sure because I can't look it up.
They got banned.
I can't. I got zucked.
The Cyberberg, what's it? The Soyborg is
I
blocking
don't know.
us.
Did you see how he downloaded fucking Human 2.0 with the beard and shit now?
Yeah, exactly.
Skinwalker ass bitch. God damn, him and Andrew Tate. Most
Sheesh, man.
Skinwalker ass humans ever.
She's like,
Yeesh. Fucking serio.
so Miss Homegirl over here is like, all right, so you're telling me
Who's
they could reproduce?
Homegirl? You salty bitch, get the names.
Gene and Scott.
Professional studio. Shot
yeah,
in front
I
of a live studio audience.
with the laugh track.
Ah ha ha. There, thank you. All right.
There,
Thank you,
there
audience.
it is.
All right, go on.
Little sidetrack. So there's this guy, right? And he has penguins in the back. Hold on, audience. He has 3 penguins in the back seat, right? And he's driving, and the cop pulls him over. He's like, "Sir, you're not allowed to have penguins. I suggest you take them to the zoo." So the next day, the same guy driving with 3 penguins, but this time they're wearing Hawaiian shirts and sunglasses. And the same cop pulls him over. He tells him, "Didn't I tell you to take him to the zoo?" And he goes, "Yeah, I took him to the zoo, but today we're going to the beach."
Man. I went to this little zoo that just opened recently. Over in city. And it's just like a city. It's
like a city.
It's a little classic. It's a tiny little place, but they only had 1 dog. That's all they had at the whole zoo.
The heck?
It was a shit zoo. Got it.
You think we're gonna get drug tested? We drug testing this show? Thank you guys. Freaking awesome. Yeah, so Summers, Gene, Cable. It's like, I don't want to be waiting around no more. I don't want to be giving the heads up. We're gonna go destroy them right now. So they go and then end up being there. Like, this is not a Sentinel facility. It's his old home. So I guess they take a memory lane of his life.
Yeah, and every time I see a stupid Lincoln beard ass face, I just want to punch it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hated it.
They say you'll come for me. Let me get my stings.
You know, the guy who did that voice also did the voice of, I completely forgot.
Pistachio?
No, he did a bunch of voices.
Loud noises?
And I forgot all of them. Every single one. That's great.
There you go. That's
I
one.
gotta look this up because this is actually embarrassing. I can't Google it though. How am I gonna do it?
You could use something duck. What's it called? Offline duck? Duck Quest?
I actually use Ecosia.
Nicola?
In every search you make, they plant a tree.
Is that a Urban Dictionary meaning?
No. It's sincere.
Okay. So guys, go to Ecola and start searching. So you can plant a tree on your name. This segment has brought to you by E. coli. Every time you search, you get a tree.
All right. His name is Theo James.
Is it a pineapple tree?
No, man. This is his fucking tree.
Was it a Christmas tree?
Okay, so yeah, keep talking.
Is it a Pinot tree? Is it a Douglas fir tree? Is it a Fraser tree? Is it a snow tree?
Theo James. All right, let's see what else he did. Let's see.
Coconut tree?
Because I know that he did a voice that I was like, oh, that's cool. And now
is it a gremlin? Is it a gremlin tree?
I'm just, oh, man.
Is it a veggie tree?
It's very frustrating.
Have you seen, remember the veggie gremlin?
Oh, okay. It's funny because now I see it and I'm just like, well, who cares? Man, he was the voice of Hector in Castlevania.
Speaking of Vania, have you seen the new one, Nocturne?
Yeah, Castlevania. You know what's interesting about the Castlevania series? So I went to the launch party of Diablo 3. I went there to Blizzard Studios.
Was it cold?
And it was pretty wild, man. So they introduced an anime, a Diablo anime that they intended to release. They ended up selling that footage to Netflix.
Oh, no.
They use it to make
hentai. Oh.
Maybe some hentai, I don't know. But Castlevania. And,
also, they got
where we got
stuff from there?
Yeah. Like most of it. They just changed Diablo to freaking Dracula. There you go. But yeah, dude, that series is really good, and especially Hector and damn, what was their name? Oh my god, absolute wifey. It's their sub-dom relationship. Holy shit. What a great show. Anyway,
yeah, it is.
Back to what we're actually talking
about. I was gonna ask you, so the Nocturne takes, it's not pre, it's post, right?
Yes, it is post. It's like hundreds of years post because it's their great grandson who actually is
because the mom dies in the first episode.
What's his name? It's not Trevor.
Belmont?
Yeah.
It is Trevor.
Is it Trevor?
Yeah. Trevor Belmont.
No, Trevor was in the original Castlevania series, wasn't he?
It was Raimundo.
It's Richter. Is it Richter?
No, Richter. Because you have vampires, he's Dracula's son. And then you got that.
No.
Then you got the girl, the spellcaster that end up hooking up.
Well, all right. Anyway,
is that their kid?
Harmony of Dissonance, which I believe was a. My God, was it SNES or PS1? I'm pretty sure it was PS1.
It's PS1.
It was the PS1 Castlevania, which tied directly into Alucard and Richter Belmont's.
There you go, Alucard.
What's the song called? What's the game called? Symphony of the Night, the freaking greatest Castlevania ever.
Got me all tingly.
So
that for the Super Nintendo?
That's for PS1.
Ah, okay.
Damn, what a great game, man.
That was a game recommendation of the night.
I don't know. It's from like 97, dude. It's 30 years old. Enjoy it if you want. It's age, though.
I was going to say, remember... Oh, we'll get into the gamer talk later. So they meet this grandma sitting down, like, oh, fucking creepy. There are no lights on, no nothing. He's like, oh, he said he'll come for me. And then Cable's like,
you said you would come tomorrow. Did you bring the fig Newtons?
I was gonna say I had the cookies baking, but I guess I have no more time. And then Cable was like, should we just play along? Everyone's like, sure, I guess.
Oh, you know what? This is actually my favorite part because she says, I don't specifically remember. Something to do with like having kids. Something about like when you have kids, you gotta hold on to them and treasure them. Do you have kids? And then I'm looking at him like, yeah, the fucking oldest looking one of us is our kid.
Hey, that's falling apart over here. That's our kid.
Yeah, this old bitch. He hates dubstep. Don't get him started. I wanted Gene to be like, yeah, he's my stepson.
Sheesh. Even though he came out of me. Oh, part of me. Ish. So yeah, so they go into his room and she does this whole memory. This is your live segment of Bison, Sebastian.
So he was given the Nimrod Prime directive.
Nimrod.
And then
his daddy was Nimrod.
Yeah.
Well, and then the daddy had sex with the mom.
And then he activated.
Then he was born.
And then he was brought. He was brought back to the past and raised as a normal child. And then his whatever the hell his trigger was set him off.
The trigger fingers, bro. It was a diss track from Kendrick Lamar that made him go
to, I don't know, infect ordinary humans with the nanobots of the Nimrod.
The T virus.
More or less, yeah.
So yeah, so she's there and she's seeing the whole life, and then we go cut to the girl with the brace. She's like, oh my god, you've been working with him all along. What a bitch. We called it, right? I thought she was gonna turn to Mystique, but it's not Mystique.
Oh, and then they go to fight her off. And then Lord Voldemort turns into Juggernaut, and he swings and he misses, and it's like, all right, dipshit, you missed, but you're the strongest human ever. Like, dude, so Morph gains physical prowess, like he can adopt Quicksilver speed and all this other stuff.
I guess his cells adapt to the person, right?
Yeah, so shouldn't he?
But the thing is with Juggernaut, he's not mutant, he's mystic with the jewel, right?
Well, he is a mutant who possesses superhuman strength.
I think he had the ruby thing. But
he has the gauntlets that make him even stronger.
They got him fucking possessed or whatever. The old god.
But like,
well, we're not there yet. But I see what you're saying.
Morph can do that stuff. Shouldn't it be like more useful, for God's sake?
Magneto, hello.
Shouldn't it be one of the strongest mutants ever?
I know, right?
Like, if you say physical, what constitutes physical?
Probably hold the form for 5 minutes.
Because if you can do Quicksilver's faster than light speed, you can probably do a lot of things.
I was thinking though, I'll be cool. Like they explain, like the higher level the mutant, the less power. I mean, less minutes he has in that body.
Okay.
You know, that's the only way to explain it. If not, we'll go to Omega level something mutant.
What is it? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
You know what would have been badass and sad at the same time if it turned into Gambit?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he can and will. Because Gambit is like Omega, where you can just blow whatever up. Did you see the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes meme where it's like Vegeta trying to convince Goku to fuse, and it's like apes stronger together. Over 9,000.
Over 9,000. All right, Caesar. Caesar. Oh shit. So yeah, Morph lets the reporter lady in with they're drinking orange juice and they're talking, and she has the Merrick laying down and they span the scanning machine. Like, how many of those motherfuckers are there? I'll let you right now. She was running diagnostic on this test. So all of a sudden you see it. We see the grandma like, hello. But she opens the door, right? They're in the room. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, he was something. That's when she says that thing that you said earlier about something kids. And then hold your kids tight. Then don't let the big... Hide your kids. What?
That is an old-ass meme.
And all of a sudden, her eyes turn into the Exorcist. She's like... I was just like, what am I watching?
That's called yoga. It keeps me fit.
Gives me flexible for the people in the at home when they come stretch me. So over here, she starts doing Pilates on them. She's like, what the fuck happened? So she started shooting lasers through her fist. That's another way to fist, I guess. She's going pew, pew, pew. And it's like, what the fuck? Get out of here. Go, go, go. So they're fighting. And then they go outside. And then cut back. Oh, my God. Cut back to Beast. And it's like, oh, my God. They're everywhere. And as soon as she turns around, oh, we don't want you to spoil the surprise now, do we? She's like, nah, you too. We just... No wonder we're so flexible. So Homegirl starts wrecking shop. And then Beast gets thrown. Man, he's like kind of useless, isn't he, when he's fighting? He gets flinged everywhere.
I don't know. He's super strong or whatever.
He got flinged through the living room. Nightcrawler and Wolverine's like, what the fuck happened? And they start shooting lasers. Freaking, they blow up Wolverine. Like his hair is snitch. Like he burned out his clothes. Target neutralized. Bye-bye. Neutralized. And then everybody has like their own little story. You got Jubilee and Roberto Colecola Alberto. Hey, Roberto Colecola Alberto. They're having an uppity meal and then cracks the eggs. And she's like, you know what? I can't tolerate people that still look at us differently. And then we love you. So we go to the mall. So they're in the mall. And all of a sudden, everybody starts transforming into those, what are they called anyways?
The Sentinel Primes.
Sentinel Primes. I was going to call them clickers.
I hate the mall.
So they start getting blasted. Now we see the Roberto's full power. He's like a flaming torch.
I don't know. He's like...
He's charcoal like, torch.
He is her.
He's like human charcoal.
Except apparently she can't fly now. I thought Jubilee could fly.
No, she's like, oh my God, you can fly too? Like, yeah, sorry. I was like, what the fuck?
They fly now? They fly now.
You can fly now. I mean, she tried doing her little rocket things, holding her up like Iron Man, but she just fucking eats it. She's like, oh. So yeah, everybody goes outside, and then Jean's like, oh my God, he turned this whole neighborhood into sentinels. So now we got a swarm. They look like jellyfishes when they attacked SpongeBob and Patrick that one time. Everybody starts swarming them. They're like, to the jet.
It's time to go jellyfishing. Ah!
You know the freaking...
Hey, SpongeBob. I don't know about this jellyfish.
He gets stung in the ass. Ah!
They have glowing red eyes.
You know what I liked was the Doodle one? That episode.
Everybody loves Doodle Bob, man.
Fucking Doodle. He's like a man.
Hey, honey.
He's like, ah!
Hey, honey.
I erase you. No, this episode is awesome. I don't know. It's just... they get a swarm attacked by other... what's it called? Sentinel Primes to destroy the jet. Like, everybody to the back. Gene is like, what is in the back? Don't worry, he's getting in the back. So they attach, and he goes, Cable goes, you have a, what is it, Corvette?
Yeah.
And they both share a smile. Like, that's my dad. Been piping it down.
Perfect. Another thing to blow up and destroy.
And then we go back to the people, and then we see, I can't believe you guys been fighting the X-Men for so long. You petty criminals. And then TV, who do we see in the TV?
Jay Leno. He's back. Doing night.
Jay, we see freaking What do we see? We see Zemo Ion, Zemo.
Baron Zemo, dude.
We see Baron Zemo. We see
Zemo.
Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom.
So that means that they're canon with the Fantastic Four. They're there somewhere.
Yep.
Who else do we see? We see a lot of TVs, but
Now
we
where
don't
we
see
saw
everybody.
Spider-Man, just like, hey, what's up? I'm fucking Spider-Man.
Well, Spider-Man comes back later after we see Magneto.
He's
strapped,
okay, yeah, that's right.
he's strapped to the BDSM board in his black trunks, his black underwear.
Oh, that's so random.
He's like this, just like this. Like, can you just move? No, he has a collar. That's why he can't move. And then homegirl was like, please, I didn't know. They didn't tell me it was going to be this massive. Dude, you're going with bad guys. What do you think was going to happen? He's going to tickle fight him? You know it's going to be mass casualties when you have a psycho as Mr. Sinister and Sebastian. Ariel!
Ariel!
Please forgive me. I didn't know what I did. You know, like, I'm sorry. Please say something. Magneto was just like dead or unconscious or just angry.
Yeah, angry.
So yeah, so we're like, they're like, oh no, we go back to Jean and Cable and Scott in the Corvette going, it's like, oh no, they're closing the exit. And my favorite line, if you can't go forward, you plow yourself through. It's like, hell yeah. So you got Mr.
Yeah.
So you got Cyclops doing his optic blast. And Jean driving. And they're all doing his little pew-pew things. You would think Cable had more of those fucking EMPs, man.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Oh, they actually revealed earlier that, like, how come you didn't stop the attack on Genosha? He said, every time I tried, I always got sucked back in time. So how many times you tried?
What did you say? It's a singular event or something?
Yeah.
It's a canon event.
Canon event. He's like, I tried. I'm like, how many times? I tried so much that I end up giving up because I couldn't stop it. Like, every time I try to get close, I get sucked back in time.
And then B said Strange. Because
Yeah.
he knew Doctor Strange. I'm just saying that was part of the homework. And he's like, yeah, that's really weird that it's all being pulled to a singular timeline.
Yeah. So they're all fighting, going through, and all of a sudden, it gets blown up. Wolverine and them are slicing and dicing. They're trying to get to Rogue, and all of a sudden we see Nightcrawler with. He goes, I got 6 reasons why for you not to cross this line, and then Nightcrawler shows up with 3 more. He's like 6, 7, 8, 9. He goes, I got 9 reasons.
That makes it 9. I gotta tell Zingy. He's doing a Thorough 3 sword style.
Put the other one in his mouth. It would have been 4.
That was awesome though with his tail.
He's like,
Yeah, boy.
They all have purple blood because they're not red, but whatever.
Hobbits.
But not only that, they're not dying. They're freaking what's it called? Their body keeps regenerating, being back together. Chewbacca in the house. May the 4th be with you soon. So yeah, so they're slicing and dicing, and they Rogue Nightcrawler is teleporting all the bad people away. And then one of them, like Wolverine stabs one, and as soon Nightcrawler was pulling him out, he got sucked into it too. Went whoosh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then Mr. Sebastian teleports somewhere else. Remember, he goes to his house, right, to see Jean and Scott.
Yep.
Well, he went to the mansion somewhere, and that's where he gets a phone call. He's like, Sinister, like, this idiot let the Magnus leave. He made him escape. He's like, oh my god. So he goes back to the lab, and then Sinister's holding him, and then he does a little metal thing and straps her up. I thought she was gonna do the with the knives. Ouchie. And then she goes into the whole spiel like, man, we should have listened to him. the human race always does the same thing over and over again. Like, I'm so tired of it. So that's when we see Magneto go to the North Pole in his little underwear. You would have thought he would have put some clothes on or something.
He's the OG, man.
So he does a little whole magnetic ball around him. I guess he went to the magnetic source, the North Pole, South Pole.
Yep.
And he goes, enough. And he does the whole slam and the radiation, the ripple effect through the whole world, which is pretty cool. So he causes this magnetic surge, so they all get EMP'd, and they all fall down. They all die. And that's in that moment we see Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man
and he just looks concerned, and that's it.
I feel like his spider tingled. He's like, what? What was that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, of course.
So he tingled and he stopped. He did a flip. It's the same Spider-Man from the OGs.
Yep.
And then we cut to Japan with Metal Samurai, I guess. It's just chilling.
Silver Samurai, yeah.
And then another one to a nuclear plant. The power went off. Everyone's like, oh my God. And then we cut to the mansion, and Wolverine is like, Magneto has it. How the fuck do you know it was Magneto? Because he felt it in his testicles, probably.
Who would feel it more than the Metal Bone Man?
It went through his thing. He's like, there's that guy again.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Wolverine's like, he has done it. It's like, what? He has started the war.
Declared war.
Started the war. I wish the professor was here. Dude, in this part, like, there's no autopilot, there's no brakes, you don't know how to stop. He's like, so the spaceship crashes and this Bugman thing opens the hatch, and Wolverine's like, all right, bub. And he takes off his helmet, and who is it?
All right, bub. It's me.
It's MODOK. It's me, MODOK. Whatever it is, Professor Xavier. Do it. What does Xavier says?
To me, my X-Men.
In that, we see Storm get a tingle. We see Scott and Jean get a tingle. And Beast, I guess.
Probably not Jubilee and Robert, because, they're in jail or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's how it ends. Woo! What a ride.
Yeah, boy.
So what is next? So they're going to create Sentinels that don't require power? You're going to be a different type of energy?
I don't know. So when Cable was talking about how he got flung into the future.
Got flung in there.
You mentioned how he lost Bishop. Bishop got yanked out.
Bishop got lost in the time stream.
Yeah. It's weird that he aged so much, but Bishop did not age at all. We don't know where Bishop is.
No, we don't know.
And they said that they were not going to do any more time travel.
God, sounds scary.
It's annoying.
Yeah, Cable is annoying.
Yeah, so that's it for that. I don't know.
I'm excited, man. What do you think is gonna happen? Magnus is gonna fight him again no, we gotta teach him a different way. Xavier better not be doing that, man. You cannot play Peacemaker right now. He cannot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so the Attack of Titans. And then the dogs. They were attacking. Well, my thing with that, Xavier cannot be playing Peacemaker right now. He has to be vicious. He has to go make love. Do a little dance. And get down tonight. That's what he has to do. He has to suit up. He has to suit up like that and put on his big boy pants.
Yeah, why not?
No, I'm talking about Xavier better not be Peacemaker, man. You better.
True.
You gotta bring it, man. You gotta side. He has to side with his X-Men. You know, you gotta take revenge.
Yep.
Which is not. And here again, we're gonna have Magneto versus Xavier, and the ball keeps going. If you better not do that, I'll be pissed if he goes, you know what? You guys were making love. You guys were having fun. Minding your own business. And they brought the smoke.
Yeah.
We didn't want no smoke. But now, I don't know. He's... What role do you think he'll play? He can't...
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, what's your opinion? Do you think he could be Peacemaker at this time, or he has to get mad?
Of course he can. You can read everyone's minds.
That's true.
That'd
That'd be an easy fix. Put him a little nice hat on him. I think he's gonna fix Rogue. Like, he's gonna be like, Rogue, get your ass up.
Probably.
And he's gonna see all the damage she has caused, I guess, or the monster inside of her caused.
So yeah, we'll see.
But does that mean that Magneto he's done, right? He's a villain again?
Yeah, more or less.
Now that this guy's
He's
back.
definitely not in the interest of Charles anymore in the X-Men.
He's like, I did it your way, and look what it cost us.
Yes. So yeah, we'll see. Next couple episodes.
I'd be pissed. You're like, you gotta give him another chance. Like, no. No more chances. Right. Like,
on to the next thing we're going to talk about then.
We'll be right back after this short break. For I Need a Hero, I am Ray Zombie. This is and has been the X-Men Talk.
My name is not super relevant to this episode of X-Men. Stay tuned.
Till next time, much love and peace.
Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and a zombie, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. Hitman in the undead, coming at your lives. Spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. Doing movies, games, and everything in between.